Okay. Continuing on. We're going into see what Scorpio wants with you. Okay. So, like I said earlier, I think it's the way that I explained it earlier, because you're going on this this adventure of exchanging wisdom and what you guys know with this Pisces. You're going to be kind of like how Scorpio is. So Pisces is the fish, right? The Pisces is the one that is way deep into the depths of the ocean. The Scorpio, it can be a little bit more into the shoreline area, right? But it can't go out as far as the fish. And then you have the crab, which stays right there in the sand / a little bit of water, right? Either way, the Scorpio and the crab don't really get swept up into the depths of the ocean like that. With the Scorpio, you need to be careful on what it is you're doing with the Pisces, because if you get swept up into the Pisces, how do I call it? Dreamland or land of opportunity thinking, and you don't have the steady footing for it, you're going to be put in a position where you are going to be targeted, and this could be targeted for any reason, okay? But when you're targeted, this person is going to go straight for your solar chakra, your solar plexus chakra. And that's going to trigger deeply rooted emotional wounds. And this could potentially cause some harm, especially to the third eye chakra. It'll fuck with your intuition really, really bad. It'll set you back. I am getting the date 7/4. So what is that? July 4th? Oh, 4th of July? Huh. Be careful on the 4th of July. Fireworks are not always good, right? Yeah, this is going to happen on the 4th of July of this year. This person is going to come in as if they are on the same level as you. The things you believe in, the things you talk about, how you think, your interests. It's almost going to be like they already knew you or something. You're gonna feel like it's a really good connection, and I'm gonna tell you, be very, 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 very careful. This person is going to be a Virgo, okay? This person could be a female that is trying to be a lover. However it goes, this person is going to be very manipulative, okay, and it is going to trigger some really deep childhood wounds. And I don't know where I put Always do that. Just hold your horses, Taurus. I'm gonna tell you some more info. Alright. Okay, so this person that you are going to encounter on the 4th of July, this person is going to be demanding, okay? They're going to be vengeful, they're going to be jealous, they're going to be a bully, and they're going to have low confidence. So they could be attracted to you because you have high confidence, or at least you portray to if you don't. And you don't bully people, you don't allow yourself to be bullied. So this person is going to come in with an attraction to look up to you, but it's going to turn into a jealousy thing. Okay, if you don't meet them on 7/4, their birthday is 7/4. It can't be, because that's a Virgo. It's a Virgo. It's gonna be a woman. You're gonna meet him on 7/4. We have the 6 of Cups. This person is gonna bring a nostalgia to you, okay? There's gonna be comfort and pleasure there, playfulness. So like I said, this could end up being a same-sex relationship for you. You're gonna feel comfortable with them. You're gonna feel like you've known them. Just like I said with the last deck, it's gonna be something like you guys have known each other before. You're going to, the nostalgia is gonna come from the playful energy, okay? Like I said, they're attracted to the inner strength, the confidence, the control, the courage, the bravery that you have. That is what is attracting the lion. This person is also going to notice that you are either on the path of abundance, prosperity, security, and realizing that you are possibly manifesting your life as you go. Excuse me. But they're going to start to find out there is a weakness there with you. And how they're going to know this is because you're going to talk about family disputes, instability, and how fleeting success. So you've spent most of your life struggling, just barely missing something. They're going to be aware that you are on a journey where your independence is being highlighted. You are successful in your achievements, the things that you have survived and overcome, and you're accomplishing the fact that you feel secure without material items, okay? They also are going to notice that you are protected by the divine. So the Emperor card, protection, authority, stability, discipline, father figure. So they're going to be very well aware of your spiritual influence and protection. there is a justice, a karma, accountability, and law and integrity happening here. So when you encounter this person could be banking on the fact that your closeness or bond is coming from a nostalgic energy, right? Which, when it's nostalgic, it gives them more of an upper hand to control the situation when they know that you're feeling nostalgic with them. And they, oh yeah, see, these two cards, when I laid them down together, they instantly got a dark shadow over them. So this person is going to end up bringing you into a position where they get you to do something, an act that is going to cause you to share a bad karma disbursement with them, okay? And it's going to make you question your integrity, and it's going to dim your relationship with the Most High. This person is greedy, they are possessive, they are materialistic, and they are exploitive. So, because you are on this journey of abundance, they're well aware of your protection, the strength you have. They're going to exploit you in any way they can, probably most likely with your spirituality, in order to gain material items. Excuse me. We have greed coming back out. So that's twice now. So I'm going to tell you what. This relationship, if you move forward with it, is going to probably turn abusive. We have control, hoarding, materialism, and possessiveness. So, yeah, you can make a nice little $2 wager with me that they will turn abusive. We have the Nine of Wands, guarded, challenges, persistence, fatigue, resilience, and stamina. So when they meet you, even though you're going to come across as somebody that is manifesting and on a road of abundance, and you look real good, right? You look like you're doing good. Inside, you're going to be guarded. Inside, you are going to have just gone through or just gotten over a few spiritual challenges, okay, that required persistence from you, required you to not give up faith or hope. So you are going to be exhausted, okay? And even though you're going to be exhausted, you're going to be resilient, and you're going to have stamina built up. Okay, this person is going to know this. They're going to know that you are at a vulnerable point because of the exhaustion, but they're going to notice the resilience and the stamina, and they're going to want to bank off of it. If you listen to this message, you are going to experience when you meet them, you're going to experience attention. You're going to experience a disharmony feeling, provided you listen to this and you take it with a grain of salt. Keep it in the back of your mind for in case it does present itself. And your mind will allow you to withdraw from the illusion this person is going to put in front of you. Okay, if you don't listen to this message and take it with a grain of salt, and you don't really care to register it as a possibility for yourself, you are looking at a great amount of despair, negativity, lack of faith, and hopelessness. And the reason being is because, like I said, you're going to be tested and you're going to go through a spiritual challenge, okay, that required your persistence, that has created a fatigue, okay? So when you're in that state, you're starting to question, will this ever end? Is this real? Like, am I doing this for nothing? And then boom, this person hits. And because of what they're going to do to you and the state of mind they're going to put you in, you're going to hit despair. Okay? You're going to start losing your faith in your journey that you're on right now. And it's going to give you or put you in the stance of hopelessness. So you could be running into a narcissist. Yeah, this person is unfocused, they're a bully, they're dangerous, they're rude, and their whole mission is to act as if they're the knight in shining armor in your life and walk ahead of you to protect you, but really what they're doing is cutting every opportunity off at the head before you can get to it. The temperance is letting you know this person is extremely imbalanced, okay? They are very reckless and they are very hasty, but they have a really good mask that they wear to prey on people, but this mask does not last that long. They're going to be able to spot you out because of your cooperation agreements, truces, and avoidance of conflict. So there could be a situation on the 4th of July that has potential to turn into a conflict, and they see you either do or make moves to avoid that whole scenario, or they see you mediate it. You're not going to allow the deception to happen because you've already experienced so many misunderstandings. You're getting pretty clear to mastering the control of your fear and anxiety, as well as gaining clarity from yourself and your team, right? On the other hand, there's a part of you that is going to come across as charming, artistic, a mediator, caring, and romantic. They are going to notice your talent, the mastery over your fear and anxiety, and your accomplishments. So they're going to point out all your strong suits as a point of flattery, okay? So Spirit is pretty much saying, get used to knowing that you are all these great things, so that when someone comes to you and says this, you aren't tricked into falling for them because they think that way, okay? You should already know this about you. Divine wants you to know that as long as you keep your head straight, you stay focused, and you don't allow people to pull you off this path, there's going to be a creative spark and inspiration, and a new gift of energy given to you. If you choose to go with this person, you're going to have an overwhelming amount of self-doubt, weakness, imbalance, discord, and manipulation happening. Right now, while on your journey, okay? Until you get through some of the hard hurdles that are coming your way, you need to just focus on community work, celebrating your successes, and friendships, okay? Okay, so we have the move your body. A short walk or stretch will reset your energy. So you could be coming across points of period where you know you need to rest, but you can't, right? Tension, stress, whatever is built up, and you feel like you gotta just move. Divine wants you to go for a walk and then get your ass back to resting. Jealousy. You do not need to be jealous of people who have love or relationships, okay? Because it will set a distance between you and those people, but you and your path of love, okay? Divine is acknowledging he knows you're lonely. He knows that you are looking for a partner, but he needs you to wait it out just a little bit longer, because there's a few more levels you need to go before he will put the right person in your life. One that you're not going to have to worry about. And the reason why I know that that is coming is because that card came out. Okay? Says ancestors are trying to get your attention. You need to pause on whatever you're doing or whatever time of the day that you start moving too fast, or you don't feel like you have time to just cruise, in a sense. You need to slow down a little bit more. There are signs being given to you about something. We have insecurity. So you could be encountering people who are wanting to experience you, whether that's for friendship or one night stands or companionship, fuck buddy type thing, and you're shutting it down due to insecurity, feeling like you're unsafe, right? Now, if the people genuinely feel unsafe, then yeah, you shouldn't engage. But if you're doing that because you have already been hurt or you fear loss, you need to identify that, and then you need to release that emotion, because you are now allowed to experience a little bit of happiness, okay? A little bit of friendship, companionship in your life. Divine wants you to work on your communication skills. Your goal is to communicate anytime something bothers you. So if a friend, neighbor, partner, whatever, if they do something that makes you feel a certain way or upsets you or disrespects you, whatever it is that knocks you off from your regular emotions, Divine wants you to address it right then and there. So that is your goal right now. Learn how to address your issues without escalating a situation, and without having to silence your truth. So in other words, say what you need to say about it without over dramatizing it. Just be straight to the point. And if you don't get a response, one that would be ideal for you, don't even respond to that, because you at least got what you needed to out. Whether the other person knows how to respond or even understands, not your problem. You already expressed what you needed to. Okay, I'm going to end with the Ancestor deck and then we'll be done. Okay, so you need to take your time, because you have a female here who is very dark. Okay? And the perception that you are giving them is either you want to work with them or that they can infiltrate you in a sense. We have the time card, which is saying take your time, sit and evaluate. We have the major arcana. Here's your dark female. Okay. We have the perception card. She's watching. We have the Ouija card. She is into dark arts. And then we have hardship that follows. Okay. And then we have the body, meaning somebody is going to get to your sacral chakra through sex, through food. Okay. And they are going to attack your spiritual innocence. Okay. And it's going to affect your ability to self-care, self-maintain, in order to keep yourself clean for yourself to stay clear for the Holy Spirit and Divine to work through you. Okay? So, that to me tells me somebody's trying to put an attachment on you. Let me see if I can get some more on that. Somebody with an addiction is going to approach you with a deal for you to entertain somebody who is wholesome. So this person is going to attach something to you for it to go to this wholesome person. So you're not really the main target. You're like the bridge it's gonna cross to get to them. This person that may approach you could have certain privileges. They're coming to you because you're an explorer. You have the ability to travel and survive. And you have the right personality. They're going to offer you some sort of deal that brings you peace. And this is really important. They're going to pit you and somebody else against each other. There's something about Bohemian, so that's going to be your tarot reader, your hippie, your gypsy, your, you know, your sovereigns, whatever. Their ancestry in competition with change. So that changed to the angel, okay? Bohemian ancestry competition changes appearance. This is stressing me out now. Bohemian ancestry competition change appearance on labor. Driver, home, compass, sovereign, teacher. So I read this two ways, like they're in the spirit realm, the ancestors are working together to change the appearance of somebody to kind of help hide them, right? From this other bloodline competition type thing. And the person that they're with in a sense is helping deliver this person, but it's solely off of the compass of the sovereign lady who is teaching this person things too. Now, the other way I could go with this is there is a Bohemian female here whose ancestors are in competition with another bloodline, and they're giving a warning about somebody who has changed their appearance, okay? And the person who is the driver is being told they need to drive home the sovereign lady who holds the compass back to the teacher, okay? And the teacher is not good. The teacher is for the other bloodline. Bottom of the deck, we had things. Top of the deck, we had act of love, yes or no, right here. Wise guy and messenger. The act of love is as is. Remember forevermore. Yeah. Somebody's going to approach you with some type of deal, an agreement. And this person could appear to you as a female but really be a male. Could appear to you as a male but really be a female. Either way, whatever it is they're going to promise is going to be a deal that you have been longing for a really long time. And because there is a little bit of jealousy in you and a little bit of miscommunication that has happened between you and this person that did not get resolved, you're going to take that deal. And they are going to have you deliver this person straight into the den of the hunter. That is why Divine is saying it is very important for you to work on your communication skills right now, in voicing things that bother you. I don't want to end it on that note, like I was going to, so I'm going to do some angel cards and see if there's one more message I can snag for you. Alright, we have Archangel Jeremiah, and we have starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving, compassionate review of the past. We have Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So you have a passed on loved one who is letting you know that there's a new beginning. You just need to make a plan and go for it. We have Five of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and with those around you. And with the last one, Seven of Raphael. It is time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and then take action. Time for detoxification. So, make sure you're level-headed before you make that decision. Okay? That was your messages, and if you have any further questions, need any more clarity, my email is in the description box. And please don't forget to check out my other videos, and don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.